Poliomyelitis virus is also known as polio, and according to the United States Health and Human Services, polio is a deadly infectious disease caused by the polio virus. It affects many parts of the body, such as muscles, the brain, spinal cord, and the nerves. It can eventually lead to paralysis if it is not diagnosed on time. It is more common in kids and those who have compromised immune systems, such as individuals with HIV. Did you know the Polio Eradication Project is the largest internationally coordinated public health effort in history and has been seen to be successful? In 1952, 20,000 cases of polio with permanent paralysis were reported in the U.S., and that's when it became an issue. As a brief history, in 1955, inactivated polio virus vaccine was introduced and became the main method of vaccination in the U.S. In 1961, oral polio virus vaccine was introduced and later inactivated in the 2000s. By 1973, it was the first time in the U.S. vaccine-associated diseases caused by wild polio were reported, and in 1979, there was the last reported case of polio that originated in the U.S. In 1993, there was only cases of imported polio that came from unvaccinated travelers. Symptoms of polio are similar to those of the flu and hence sometimes are ignored by many people. Those include fevers, headaches, muscle ache and stiffness in the arms and legs. Other symptoms may include stomach pain, fatigue, back pain, muscle pain, loss of reflexes, meningitis, paralytic disease, difficulty breathing, and sleep apnea. Although in the U.S., polio has been eradicated, there is still a struggle to eradicate polio in countries such as Pakistan, Afghanistan, and Nigeria. In fact, there is also no treatment for polio. Treatments are usually focused on relieving the pain of those who have already been diagnosed. One of them includes physical therapy, which focuses on preventing deformities from occurring over time, especially with those who suffer with muscle stiffness and paralysis. Portable ventilators are for those who have trouble with breathing at night due to the weakened chest muscles causing insufficient air to pass through the body. There is also seen to be reported cases of lack of signals sent to the brain that initiate breathing, causing sleep apnea and issues with sleeping. Painkillers are given to those patients who are suffering with severe pain and want quality of life. Transmission. Polio is transmitted through oral fecal route, and it lives in the throat and the intestines, hence it can be transmitted through contact with feces and droplets through sneezing and coughing. Some prevention methods are vaccines. One of them is the oral poliomyelitis virus, known as the drops method, and was eventually inactivated in the United States in 2000 because of the 1973 vaccine-associated diseases. Another is the inactivated polio virus vaccine that is given in 4 doses to kids at ages 2 months, 4 months, 6 to 18 months, and a booster shot is given to kids from ages 4 to 6 years old. An outbreak of polio-like disease called acute flaccid myelitis was reported in California in 2012, but luckily was later found by doctors as not being related to polio. Until global eradication of polio hasn't been accomplished, there will always be an emphasis on prevention and vaccination. For further information, please visit the following sites.